Today's video is about two different pieces of equipment. One, this microphone here. This is the Audio Technica. It's the 2035 model. And I've got to admit, I've seen some very cool videos online about it. I've heard some great reviews and I've read some great reviews, especially on vocals and guitar cabs and even drum overheads. It sounded really nice. But there was nothing about saxophone. So I figured, okay, when the opportunity comes along, I'm going to grab a hold of one and see what it's like on saxophone. The second piece of equipment that I'm doing now is this. What is it, you say? It's a shiny black and orange box. Well, it's a reverb unit. It's the TC Helicon. It's got multiple reverbs that you can choose from. You've got your dry and wet. The dry is less amount of reverb. The wet means more reverb in the mix. You got your on-off switch to start and stop your reverb, which is very handy, especially if you're talking to the audience as a singer. Has your gain on there on the side, which is very handy, very powerful actually. And then you've got your XLR in and out and your power port. And that's super handy, especially that it's XLR, because most of them are jacks, but this is much better. And with this microphone needing phantom power, it works straight away on this because it's powered anyway. So now I've got this and I've got this. So I'm very curious to hear what they both sound like with my sax. The thing is now I've got to plug this into there and then from there into here. Let's use the magic of dodgy editing to get it all set up. Ta-da! Now the microphone is plugged into the reverb unit. So this is what it sounds like when I have no reverb on. I'll push the foot switch and ta-da! We have some reverb. Let's move it now to the room. If I put it on dry, you'll hear that it's less reverb. Put it on wet, it's more reverb. I'll put it back on the hall. There you go. As you can hear, the reverb is coming through really nice. Let's switch this off. So that's a very handy tool. This is going to be a handy piece of kit for me to use on gigs. I'm really looking forward to it. I have one on Saturday. Let's see what it's like on that. But let's see also what it's like when I'm recording here. So I'm going to play some scales without reverb. So this will be switched off. And then I'm going to click on the foot switch and we're going to have some reverb. So then it's going to be interesting. Oh, and I will be using this foot pedal for the reverb when I do a jam. Let's hear what it all sounds like on my saxophone. Let's go. that switch was quite effective. I thought it was really nice. I used it on this hall setting and I only used a moderate amount. I could have used a little bit more reverb on the recording, but you know, trial and error. For the next time I use it, I'll just turn this up a little bit more so I've got a touch more reverb. But the most important thing about this is that this is going to be great on a live situation. I can just control the amount of reverb on and off as much as I want. This is going to be a great useful tool. And talking about more useful tools is this thing that I'm pointing at. I'm using this Zoom Q8N. It's the 4K camera. I broke my first version of this and I bought another one. But then at the same time, I decided, as I normally do, I want one of them ones. So I grabbed one of them. And this is what the Zoom Q8N looks like. So now I'm filming my new camera with my old camera to show you filming my new camera. The Q8N is a nice upgrade on this. This has been great and it's served me really well. So I've been using this camera now just from today. Now that's enough about my new toys, my ever-growing catalogue of toys that I'm accumulating. And let's go on about the microphone. Now I've got to admit the microphone surprised me in a good way. It has a very clean and crisp sound. I mean, I've used that term before, but this is exactly what it has. It has a very nice, precise, clean articulation in the sound. So I think the 2035 is a very good upgrade on the old 2020 that I used to have. So I think if you've got the option between a 2020 or a 2035, grab the 2035 because it has a very nice overall sound quality. So my overall view is that the 2035 is a very nice choice when you're recording your saxophone because of the clean articulation it has in the sound that you're getting. I mean, for the price point, it's very, very good. So you can't really go wrong. But that's just what I think on the microphone. I think it's a really nice mic. I don't think you can go wrong with it. And it's very good value for money, especially if you pick up a used one. If you've liked this video, I respect you all. And please respect me back and give me a like, you horrible bunch. Because I want to build up my channel. And to build up my channel, that means you have to click on the likes and click on the subscribe buttons. It's just a little baby channel at the minute, but I want to see if I can make it grow. I want to wish you all a fantastic day, and I'm going to go and enjoy the last drips and dregs of summer that we have here. Even though there's no bright sunshine, I'm still going to wear my shorts until the snow comes. Anyway, bye-bye.